as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right to the air goes Dart. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Ward. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. They find some open field here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Robinson hauling it in outright. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
That's complete to Slayton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Riggs.
Tracy trying the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender next wave could bring him down. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Giants at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Let's go now. Lightning 18, Buffalo 18.
They'll go again with Tracy. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This now a third and 4. Dart from the gun on third down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneers.
Throwing his horn. Got his man. It's Thornton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on third and fourth downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And a loose fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. On the move past the 40. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Here we go. Start.
That's complete to DK. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Left wing 19. Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
The Cowboy Warriors 70.
Again, it's Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Come on. 19 right. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. Touchdown, Titans. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The football, it's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. He was trying to do anything he could to get that. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he will find his man on the outside. There he goes, right side. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 89 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Let's go now. 18 cards. Take over.
Throwing, dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing his dart. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. first catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Now Dart. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go! Here we go, Viking 18!
Here's Dart once more. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Behind the chain, second and 12.
Come on. Set! 70 Lions!
To the air, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gano the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, 19 Lions. Go!
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the gun, Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
And now an audible here into something else.
Go street.
Here's Ward. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
19, 18, Pioneer.
Ward off the play fake. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
3rd and 9 here.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Ward. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Titans.
Let's go. Let's go.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready. Break.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Ward again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
17. Giants 14.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Cougar 19. Broncos.
Ward. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air again, Ward. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 6. Warriors, 19 line.
Throwing now, Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Here's a screen now for Pollard.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a two-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
They'll try to run a reverse here.
Oh, look at that. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Dart.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10.
Ready? Forward, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First and 10 at the 20.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
To throw is Dart.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw now, Dart. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Giants 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Bison, 60.
Throwing is Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And a roll past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go. Traffic, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
To throw is Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19, 5 in.
Ward now working out of the gun. That's complete to Deco. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on.
To the air again, Ward. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Deontay Banks there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Got his man, Conqueror.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
60 Bison.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's gone through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready,
Now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Mustang 19, Cougar 19.
Over the middle, he's got Thornton. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Able to slither by. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
79 Broncos.
Right back to Tracy.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. To the air, Dart. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Panther 6, Panther Street. Panther Street.
Here's Dart. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Dart going to look to throw here.
This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Go, Rick. Go. Here we go. Sack. 60 by 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hurt. Ready.
Again, it's Charbonnet.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
19. Red. 19. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's Ward.
And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Tennessee, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go.